Alright. So, before I begin, I just want to first off apologize for missing yesterday's live stream. I had a really hard time sleeping last night, and by the time I fell asleep, it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up at 8. And the entire morning, I was just falling asleep, so I realized I probably wouldn't be able to stream if I stayed up. So I canceled my live stream and slept in until 2. So I would have missed my live stream anyway. But I went ahead and I got my certificate or my award for winning the creative or for getting honorable mention in the creative writing contest. I got it framed, as you can see, and I'm planning on hanging it over to the left of this chair, right in this area, and that's where I'm gonna hang all my degrees. But this is going to be a full 4-hour live stream, and we are going to hopefully finish up getting the collectibles in Assassin's Creed Revelations Constantinople. So just give me one moment while I make sure that everything is all fine on Twitch. So my usual smack in my computer to get it to wake up. I also had something I want to discuss. Come on. Twitch. And let me just make sure that my audio is all fine. Just doing the usual test. Uh-oh. It's buffering. I hope my stream is still live. Oh, it is. Okay. So, unmute. And my audio is working. Great. So, this, I will need my phone, and my phone is all the way across my bed. Why is my stream buffering? Got my phone. I did notice something. Like I mentioned that I couldn't get into the Arsenal district, which is this area right here. And I was thinking, God, why would they have a viewpoint to climb showing up on the map and a Ishak Pasha or something, a codex page, right, or a memoir page right here, if you can access that area. And I looked over here, and I think I can actually swim around this wall and get into this district, because everywhere I go in this area, the only other place I haven't checked is this entrance right here. But as far as I can tell, like, all the gates are closed, so I don't think I can get in there. But I'm going to first start off by getting all the rest of the collectibles in the Bayezid district. I just bit my tongue hard. So I know where the first one is. I'm just going to set a marker for this tunnel entrance. Once I get all the collectibles, as I did in my Skyrim stream, I'm just going to tell you my game plan. I will be going back to the story, and I will be getting... Well, I believe I have a tomb to go through, but after I get that tomb done, I'm going to go back to the story and getting 100% sync in sequence 3. Next up, I am planning on doing, once I get into sequence 4, I will be getting all the faction missions I can at this point, and any other missions that I have available. I did hear there's some like actual side missions in this game, but I don't know what they are. And I also heard that there is sort of like a special treasure kind of thing where I have to use Eagle Vision to find it. I don't know anything about that, but I will be looking into that once I get there. Now, I hope I am able to, I'm always just constantly worried that I'm not just being as entertaining as I could be, but just keep in mind this is 100% playthrough and collectibles are, of course, in for 100%. I also heard that apparently if you get 50% of the collectibles, they will appear on your map. So that is something. Let me see where the next one is, and I will continue off. So this next one I already have, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's one I climbed and accidentally picked up because I didn't recognize it as a fragment for some dumbass reason. Can't believe I made that mistake. But the next one is right about here. Oh, yeah, right there. So that's where I'm heading to next. I guess while I'm here, I could just, since I'm just gonna be talking about, just doing a bunch of random collectible crap. I've been playing a lot of, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it's... Excuse me, sorry. I can understand the criticisms people make about this game, and I can understand people wanting like the return to the series to return to its roots. But I've personally been enjoying this. I mean, I have very mixed feelings about Assassin's Creed Odyssey after playing through the game 4 times for challenge playthroughs, and I can say it's definitely more enjoyable Valhalla is compared to Odyssey. And though I can understand people saying that classic Assassin's Creed fans saying that they want the series to return to its roots. In my opinion, it's not really that bad of a game. I mean, it still has connections to Assassin's Creed. It's not like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where it predates the Assassin's Creed, the assassin organization. But it's been really interesting to me, and I can really recommend anyone to play it. But I just did I already get this one too? I might have gotten this one. Yeah, because I already had 2 collections in this area. Yeah, I'm gonna say I already got this one. But I just got to the point in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I just finished Winchester, or is it Winchester? And this next area will take me back to Norway, and I'm just so excited to see where that goes. I will say, if I have any gripes with this game, is I dislike what they did with Sigurd's character. In fact, I dislike what they did with Dag's character, but I don't know. I'm just hoping that things will turn out better than where it's currently heading. But I still haven't been in this game, so don't say, "Oh, Sigurd dies." I don't want to know that. Rather figure that out for myself. But so far I've been really enjoying this game, and I'm actually saving. I'm planning on saving the my second playthrough of this game for live streaming. There's one achievement I still have yet to get. Well, there's many achievements at this point, but I'm planning on getting everything but this one achievement. And I'm hoping to do like my first real challenge playthrough that I will actually finish. And I've been wanting to do like a shield maiden run where I play as female Eivor and I use dual shields the entire time just to see if I can do it. I'm positive I can. But I wanted to do that on stream. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. But I will only do it once I get caught up with all of these Assassin's Creed games before that. So it will be a while. But in regards to this game, though, even though I am doing like a bunch of collectible things, which honestly is just has me just really bored at the time because I just find collecting collectibles just kind of boring. Just kind of takes you out of the immersion, I guess. I'm still like enjoying this game. It's still like really fun. Oh, up there.
Why the hood? You are the best
jerk.
I've ever seen.
What the heck was that? Okay, I'm still having fun with this game, and it's just... Even though I mentioned before that there's some parts of this game that I dislike, overall I've been really liking this game, just really liking going back and playing this game. But I honestly can't wait until I beat it so I can get to work on, work towards playing Assassin's Creed 3 on this channel. Because I absolutely love Assassin's Creed 3. Just give me one moment. I'm trying to find where the next one is. Right about here. In regards to Assassin's Creed 3, if I was going to talk about that game for a bit, that game was the game that introduced me to the Assassin's Creed series, and it's just... It will always hold a special place in my heart, even though I hear people say that, Connor is like the worst assassin, or like his naiveness just gets annoying at the point. After a point, it's just I don't really understand that. I find that Connor is actually a pretty good character. I really like his character, but I honestly don't know. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. But I'm really looking forward to playing Assassin's Creed 3 on this channel, because I think I will really enjoy it. Even though there's collectibles in every Assassin's Creed game, but honestly a little bit more bearable. Motherfucker, I told him that I was going to be streaming. Be right back. Yeah. I don't understand, like, why even bother to tell my parents I'm gonna be streaming if they're just gonna say, hey, do you want KFC? Do you want this? Do you want that? I really can't eat when I'm streaming. Even though KFC does sound good right now, but I'm not gonna take it out while playing because I can't multitask shit. Alright. Apologies for those that think that I am just being, like, really mean to my parents. I love my parents, just, I'm trying to be professional as a streamer, and if I have to leave to take a crap, then I just consider that being unprofessional. But it's just... I also don't want my dad to come into my room and just show himself on screen, because I don't want... I don't want him to essentially just have a presence online. I don't know, because there's one time he came and he was standing in my doorway and he was standing in his underwear. I was like, really? If you were just came into my room, I would just be flagged for nudity. It's just, I don't know, it's just dumb. I'm trying to figure out where this one is. I think it's actually right here. But that's, if you hear me just having to just mute myself and just talk to my parents, really, I'm sorry about that. I'm going the complete wrong direction. I'm just trying to be, like, professional about it. It's just if you hear my mom or dad just calling me, it's just, I just have fun with that. It's just part of my OCD as a streamer. And it's not like I'm just screaming at them, yelling F off, I'm streaming. It's just being respectful about it. Although I have seen some pretty funny videos of streamers getting cussed out by their moms. And there's one recent one where I saw where I was just kind of laughing, where this streamer just ditched school just to play video games. And his mom came home and said, "You ditched school? You ditched school? Go to your bed right now. I don't want you playing video games." It's just, that was hilarious. I think it's right about there. I'll probably recognize it once I'm in the area.
I have never seen a stranger man.
Alright, on our way to the next one. 40 out of 100. Again, I'm pretty sure that if you have 50% of collectibles, they will appear on the map, which is pretty nice. But I haven't reached that point yet. This next one is on top of the mosque. It's such a weird word for me. Mosque. I don't know. Maybe it's probably like very normal for people in Russia, but it just seems like a weird word for me. Weird word. I can speak English. Sounds like a weird word for me, but then again, we don't have mosques in America. We have skyscrapers and New Yorkers. The heck? Can't you climb up that? Alright. I was talking to some of my classmates. I was telling them how I'm planning on being a writer for a video game company. I can really talk. And they say that if you want to make it as a writer of a video game company, you need to move into one of those cities that has something like that. And they mentioned LA, Los Angeles, as being something to move to. But I also heard that don't move to Los Angeles if you want to be famous. Move to Los Angeles when you're already famous, if that makes sense. And I heard that from a comedian. It's just, I don't know how accurate that is. I would love to be able to work as a writer for Ubisoft because they're like my favorite company, and I feel like I could add a lot to the. I feel like I could add a lot to building up the Assassin's Creed franchise, and I have an idea about Far Cry and all this, and their other franchises. I also have an idea for a game that I think would just be kind of more like of a comedy game, but I have like a lot of stuff I feel like I could bring to the table, and I'm really hoping that eventually I can work for them. It's just I'm a no-name writer with barely anything published. Like, I only have one poem published, and they won't hire me just by one poem published. And it's not even published through like it's published through my school's literary journal. So it's not like it's published in a magazine or something. But even then, poetry won't really earn you anything in as a game developer. I'm still really wanting to work for them. Even though people have kind of mixed feelings about them, as one of my friends just is head over heels, and I say that, but it's just he'll probably just say no, I'm not that. But he really loves Borderlands. He loves 2K, the company, Gearbox, the company that makes Borderlands. Yeah, this is it. And at the same time, he's just kind of immune to criticism, where if anyone just talks bad about like a writing decision or a gameplay decision, he just thinks they're wrong and they're just always out to criticize. But just you can't have anything without criticism. That's how you grow, that's how you learn from it. And just me saying, oh, I dislike this one aspect of Borderlands 3, he just cussed me out and say, oh, all you ever do is hate on my games. You don't see me doing that with Assassin's Creed. Like, really? I'm aware of the faults Assassin's Creed has. Just, I don't know. It's just my friend's just kind of dumb. Okay, next one. Ah, crap. Right here? I think it's right there, but that's a different district. Alright, I'll get it. I mean, if it says in this district, I'll get it. If you want to get an idea, something that I have an idea, something I could do for Ubisoft is I have an idea of how I can make a modern day Assassin's Creed work. Because a lot of people say that modern day Assassin's Creed will never work because it will feel like a Call of Duty. But what if you were to not only treat it as a spin-off for Assassin's Creed, but kind of treat it where stealth is heavily advised. And pretty much like your resources are limited, like with the old school Splinter Cell games, how you can't just run into it in a situation, guns blazing, you have to play it smart and tactfully. That's more or less what I want to try and do. That's like my idea for this whole thing, but I'm not really sure. You can actually see if I got all the things done. It's just like it's just like a route for my idea for how I can make, is it additional memories? Yep, that's all the Bayezid North Annis fragments. That's actually it's not really all my ideas for what I want to implement, just to give you an idea. But something else I was thinking about doing if I were to try like further on work on this idea with them is I was thinking about like what if we do something similar with I've really been streaming for only 24 minutes? Feels like it's been longer than that. And what if we do something similar with the remastered games like collections like this, where we release modern day Assassin's Creed game with an actual Assassin's Creed game. And they just have those two games that's going to work in harmony with each other to form like a larger story, where both of those games can function as a unique story. But I think it's right here. Where both those games can function as a unique story, but they kind of form like a larger story when you put it together. It's just like an idea that I had to swing with, but it's just I feel like something that Ubisoft needs to do. They seem to be like so focused on like money, and just not really listening to what the fans want. They should really just, like, even just going to Reddit and just seeing, like, what the Assassin's Creed community on Reddit is saying that they want. They should really be listening to them.
Assassins must die.
Okay,
Robbing the dead is abominable corruption.
that was fun. There we go. I will say I love the counter kills kind of thing. That's really cool.
A bit old to carry on like that.
Alright, moving on to this animus fragment. Let me also just heal. There you go, 45 out of 100. It's just Constantine District. I hope I'm actually making progress on Bayezid. This next one is... Fucking pop-up ads, stop! Blocking the map. Trying to figure out where this is. Right. Here? Hey, that's the issue with these maps. They all look alike. I think it's right here. Alright, moving on. So, once I mentioned in the previous stream that I'm hoping to get 100% sync as I finish the final sequence. We'll see how well that works. But I already have Desmond's story all done, but I am planning on farming for achievements. I am planning on farming for achievements once I get once I get to the second to last sequence. So this is not only, if you want to call it platinum, just go ahead, but I personally consider 100%ing or getting all the achievements in S-Boss games golding. It's a term that I refer to it, but this is a gold run, if you're gonna call it that. So I will be getting all the achievements. Let me just try to figure out where the next one is.